is an actress where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, did complain, this was meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof, not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory, put some respect to me. Plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history.
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside.
Oh, wow. Gotta love that one.
Wow.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
the confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Richard, for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Here's White. And no good that time. White with the defensive effort. Double team on Holiday. Pass to Brown. Right side Tatum. From outside the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Here's White. The offensive rebound. There's Ball with the three. Good on the triple.
Love whenever ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Holiday drops in the layup for two. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 1. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Williams. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Brown drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a Finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
That one misses. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Celtics trailed by 3. It's White on the wing. And here is Brown. He gets that one.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Here's Williams. Porzingis with the block. Stolen by Ball. It's White on the wing. Here's Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Celtics making a change here. 1:30 left to play in the first. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by Williams. The 3. And it's White missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
In the corner, Horford with it. Brown outside. It doesn't go for him. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. There's Ball with the 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. And he hits the first of 3. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Boston trailing. Right side Tatum. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
It could go. No good on that one. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by a point.
19. The Bulls. 18.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Now into the lineup.
Here's Dosunmu, and he's good on the 3-ball. Dosunmu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Tatum, lets it go from deep. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Pass to Hauser from past the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Chicago leading. Oh, from way back.
Did you see where he shot that from?
Yeah.
Horford in the post. Another shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Jones, no luck.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good one.
Herter, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Tatum on the wing. Stolen by Jones. Fast break, here they come. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Hauser. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. No good again that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Spins. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Here's Porzingis. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Vucevic with the bucket.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Smith, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Tatum for three. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for Boston. Several teams changing it up here. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. There's Ball with the three. No good. Brown right side. Pass to Cornette. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Good on the shot. Vucevic has got five now.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Celtics.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
Here's Giddey. Back to Ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got his second basket. Porzingis with the ball. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Bulls leading by 8. From downtown. And it's Vucevic missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Tatum. He's got 15. It's rebounded by Giddey. It's offline from half court. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
Here's Buzelis. It's good. Buzelis has got 4 points this quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass the ball. Giddey, no one around him. Sinks the triple. And now an 11-point Bulls lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
It's White on the wing. Another three for Chicago.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 8 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
To the middle. Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Bulls leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Back to Vucevic. Outside, Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Jones has got 6.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
And stolen by White. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Buzelis' shot is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Williams for 3. Celtics trailed by 17. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way in. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all that's needed for him to score.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Buzelis with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Out to White. And again, Chicago. No good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Outside, Williams. Puts up a deep 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Here's Vucevic. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trailed by 14. Williams with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 10 points in just the second half. Left side, Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Buries the long-range jumper.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Over to the wing. Here's Vucevic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And
72.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. From deep, Herter. Craig pulls it in. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum gets it inside.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
To the inside, Smith. Good work defensively by Horford.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Dosunmu. Offensive rebound. Pass to Smith. Here's Jones. And there's the drive. That one goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency. What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to Dosunmu. There's the three. Horford with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 8. Outside Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
Bulls making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Collins, good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Up again. And Tatum stays with it. And now it's only a 5-point Chicago lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's White. And Boston with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
For three, Williams drops in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 6. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Williams for three. They grab their own miss. And Giddey gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle them up right away. Chicago leading by 6. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. That's now 8 points for Kobe White. Here's Holiday, and he drives in. It's good.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, sipping in before the D can rotate.
Pass to Giddey. Here's White. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. White down low. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead. The three. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside, Porzingis. And then Brown with the dunk.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Pass to Giddey. And stolen by Tatum. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Diversified scoring in this one.
Nice finish.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Tatum no good. Now here's Giddey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. 43 seconds left in the game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Holiday, no one around him. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A fearless shot there by Holiday. With the whole team counting on him, he is able to come through.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
The big man makes the biggest play of the night.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Holiday. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the Latvian. You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
Second free throw. No good that time. He really wanted that one. And Holiday, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It goes on Kobe White.
Team foul.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Here's Giddey. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
Tatum way outside. Boston again missing. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
There are 5 weeks remaining. Old Town Flyers is now active in the event center. Head on down to be a part of it.
MP, what's up, man? Wait, don't tell me. You're having second thoughts about Rise, aren't you?
Maybe. Man, I'm down with the league.
Hey, you love to see it. Quick reminder, you should use our daily reward spot right now. They're specific to each affiliation.
Elite run the city.
That's all there.
Where you get it?
Way to go hard.
4 to 20. Here we go, check.
Bring that, baby. Take that.
14-2. Check.
I got yours.
Check it up.
Hey, heads up. Way to grab it.
Check it.
Yo, son,
Hey, yo, right here.
yo, watch him.
They don't want that smoke. Check, man.
Hey, yo, come get it. Shot. Hey, ball it out. Shot. Somebody else. All day.
Way to
Come
take
on,
that
man.
strong.
Help out.
Here we go. Check. Check. Can't fly with me.
Hey, yo, right here. Come around. Watch the screen. Swim. I see him. They talking about push through. Hey. Push who? The Giants in this game, man. They talking about push through. Push who? The Giants in this thing, man.
Here we go. Check
You
it.
know I walked in, working my shoulder. You know I walked in, working my shoulder. You know I walked in, working my shoulder.
Ball head.
Screen coming.
Ball head. Check it. Ball head.
Hey, yo, right here. You know I walked in, working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, like cameraman.
Oh my goodness. MP. Oh no, are you leaving already?